Game number 2 in the H&W China versus Korean Masters, still Group A. Soin had a little bit of a break here after his game against Infi that he unfortunately lost after taking the lead. But new game, new chances. But how good are his chances really? Because he is up against the master of this matchup. It is Soin versus Lin in an Orc Mirror. And here you see the tail of the tape. 68% win rate. That dropped quite heavily actually. And according to the stats, Lin has a 33% win rate against Soin. That must be like 3 games only or so.
Stats are rigged.
Yeah, must be.
Stats are rigged.
Like, Lin is the best Orc Mirror player of all time, period. Doesn't matter what the stats say. And he will show you that right here, hopefully. Soin representing Lucky Future in the red in the upper left of Terrana stand. Lin playing for Newbie in the bottom right. And opening up without a barracks.
Is this a Farseer Ultra Rush? No, it's a fast rule down. So Blade Master, instant regen, but without a barracks. Or is it a late barracks? This is already pretty strange.
It is. Blade Master on both sides. I was thinking maybe he's going Shadow Hunter for the Lightning Shield creep and big healing and then go for the Blade Master later, but okay. It is Blade Master first.
And he's actually not going barracks. I mean, he's gonna go barracks during the tech, but he's teching without a barracks.
Yeah.
That is kind of scandalous.
Scandalous.
We never see this in the Orc Mirror.
Lin always up for surprises and new builds. We haven't seen too much of his recently. Soin with the shop, so he's gonna go for the little apprentice wizards, grab the item, get some items, and then go into the middle to grab even more items. But yeah, this is untypical for an Orc Mirror, and I'm really curious to how this will pan out.
So here we go. Time for the tech now. Blade Master comes out, heal selves. Oh, only one set of heal selves. And a scroll of speed, no clarities either, so really light early on the investment into items. And the barracks coming now during the tech. Alright, it's gonna be a massive tech advantage. We're gonna be so much slower with the grunts, so Soin could be able. Oh, noob mistake by Lin walking into the creep camp. Usually you learn that the first time you play Terrana stand on ladder, getting purged, taking more damage there. It's not the biggest of deals in the world, but it's like the only thing you had to pay attention to.
Soin got a mantle, Lin got the slippers. Can he get the last hit here? Lin. Yes, he did, and the item as well. Circlet and experience, not a good start for Soin for sure.
Yeah, it's sick inventory. That's the dream for the Blade Master right here. Give him a pair of claws as well. And then maybe he can fight this 1 versus 2.
He is, of course, without a grunt. But he gets another piece of experience. Can he get the last one as well?
Oh! Wait,
nope. No, he didn't.
Okay.
So Soin got at least his little apprentice. But the first engagement clearly goes to Lin. And now we can see the tech difference. 1/4 of a tech, I think.
I would have expected it to be even more, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
It is a decent amount, but it's not that much.
He skipped on the barracks. He got 1 self less. He didn't invest into a grunt. That should be a way earlier tech, I think.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, because it's a 1 burrow tech, yes, the first grunt was way faster for Soin, but the 2 grunt timings are gotta be close to even. So this build is actually looking really cool from Lin.
Yeah, Soin is a little ahead, like half a grunt, but that's all fine. And it's not starting this creep spot here. Windwalk is about to expire. Is Soin starting this and falling into a trap of Lin again? Both contesting this rogue now.
The items here make a big difference in the Blade Master mirrors. Last hit and item both go to Soin here. He returns the favor. He was surrounded there for a little, but had more than enough mana for the Windwalk. And now it's 2 grunts versus 1 for at least a little bit. We see this more and more on Terranas, with both players focusing on the middle, on the claws so much, and it's just walking back and forth, and basically no leveling at all being done.
Yeah. That cripples the Shadow Hunter a little, because he has to share experience then on tier 2, which has been reached, Beastery and Totem plus the SH. This is the only matchup that didn't change at all, right? I mean, yeah, we have the exception with Link Wagwa and the Headhunter TC opening, but that's a one-of-a-kind game.
Look at these columns near. They're blocking so much of the vision. It's pretty annoying.
Are you making fun of me?
Maybe we should do something about
I succeeded. I reported this to Blizzard and they removed them.
Finally, Neo.
I'm so proud of that.
Life. JK. So back, thank you for the 3 months. So here's a Shadow Hunter now. Would love to go for some Lightning Shield creeping. And gets it as well. Gonna be the Blade Master's job now to distract as much as possible, but Soen is not falling for that trap. He knows what's about to happen. And swooping in. Almost with a perfect timing. That was close to a Lightning Shield deny, by the way. But Shadow Hunter does get it. Seems like Lin is aware of the presence, though, of the opponent. Backs it up. Plays it careful.
He's surrounded there with the Shadow Hunter. Not really. Uses the Hex now. But he's still stuck. He can't get out. Now he can. Blade Master could invest some Wind Walks to maybe force a potion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, but nice block to keep the Blade Master away from the SH so he can heal up. No experience on Soen's Shadow Hunter this far.
Very mirrored mid-game plays here. Blade Master to harass, slow down the Shadow Hunter. But Lin's Blade up in the north doesn't have heal self, so it's way harder for him to keep up. And he steals the circlet? What?
Ooh, that was a mistake.
That was a little sloppy by Soen. Speaking of sloppy, Walker trapped in the main here by Lin. It's gonna slow down the tier 2 unit, joining up with the rest of the army. This game feels kind of awkward. Like, nothing's going right for either player.
Kind of true, yeah. Speed scroll and Hex, but Windwalk saves Soen. And finally gets some time for creeping.
Oh, and snare?
And snare now! With the right damage. Oh! Hex again, and yes, he is! Too close to comfort. To Hex and Ensnare. Didn't, like, calculate the Ensnare timing right.
Yeah, he was away scot-free with that sort of speed if he had just run, but wanted to stick around. Only level 1. He's gonna be back soon at least. And Soen with a super fast tier 3, by the way. I like to see that returning into the Org Mirror. I always found that interesting. Go for some master training on the walkers. Go for some purges as well with the Lightning Orb. Still don't know about third hero. We were theorizing that perhaps Alchemist might be good, but it slows down your other heroes so much. May just want to stick on dual hero.
But Soen is doing quite some creeping with the Shadow Hunter, of course, solo experience now for him. And the big consumable. Lin far away from level 3, but stealing the Sasquatch, actually a big deal. Oh, the Blade Master.
Scroll of healing? Oh, he did. Oh, got the scroll from Soen here. That's a big deal. Spirit Link on everything. And this Blade Master. Double slippers, double circlet. Really strong.
Soen has the heal wave advantage. Losing or about to lose one Raider here thanks to the great positioning of the Grunt. Surrounds the Raider, definitely gonna go down. Trades maybe a Grunt for it, but that's totally fine. Well of mana stealing being used. Soen has a lot more mana. And the next Raider, whoa, got healed by the scroll for Lin. Can he save him somehow? No, he can't.
Purge is there helping out with the kill on the Raider at least. He was attacking that one Grunt for like 8 attacks and not a single Purge coming out. But finally he does. But this Blade Master is only level 1, man. He's so squishy. He doesn't have much damage, but he's gonna find the kill on the Walker here as well. Next to his shop, Soen is, I guess, taking a decent fight. Looks that way, but actually is in with way more supply, but much of that supply is not here, as another Walker will be picked off by the Walker of the opponent. It's finally level 2 for the Blade Master. Almost enough mana for the next Windwalk. And these Purges! Would you just look at the Purges? Insane!
Can't reach. Indeed, can't reach for the kill. Now he does. Soen, as you said, actually doing a really good fight. Another Walker falls though. Lin down to 44, 37 only for Soen. Lin about to lose another Grunt. Oh, Spirit Link saves him. Nice ethereal form move by Soen, who was playing a lot better today than I thought he would. And these are 2 Grunt kills right there.
And double ensnares. Where's the Purges? No Purge? There's the Purge. No Spirit Link for you. And
man, this Orb of Lightning.
Yeah. I love the Orb of Lightning.
Late Master close to
Late
level
Master
3. Has
though.
to be careful with the crit. Another Raider for Soen. Kodo now for Lin.
Still devouring. The Devourer is soon off, by the way. Oh, but the Purge is coming in, getting rid of the Spurling, locking down the Kodo. One more heal wave. That was the last one, but the Blade Master almost dead as well. Spurling coming in anew, and he can't get the Kodo in the back.
Nope. Level 2 critical strike for Lin now, and level 2 heal wave. Finally, he was fighting with a lower level heal wave the entire time. That's why Soen had a good shot at this fight, but losing another Raider now. Nice surround after the end snare, and shop control by Lin, going for another heal scroll and the invul. Has to take care of this Kodo. Will take some time for the Walker though to kill it off.
The Purge Orb was really good, but the Blade Master still was way weaker with the worst inventory and only level 1 for a long time there. Oh, and Snare still revealing him, and Snare wears off though. Blade Master safe.
And Soen now without a shop. He didn't rebuild it somewhere.
A player's forces
So he doesn't
are
have
under
potion,
attack.
doesn't have clarities. This clarity could be cancelled maybe.
Down by 20 supply. Oh, Blade Master walking into the Sentry Ward. There's no Hex here, but there is a second and Snare heal wave, but he's surrounded. Doesn't have mana to get out of this. This must be the death for the Blade Master. This is looking like the 1-0 for Lin, as he gets that hero kill for the second time in this game. And yeah, everything else is falling as well. Heal Scroll even coming in to save the Raider. GG! And Lin takes it.
As expected, I guess. So with a good fight with interesting strategies on both sides. Lin with his no barracks opening. Soen with the fast tier 3. I don't know. Is that a recommendation though to get tier 3? The orb was good, but was it worth it? I mean, the Kodo Beast got a lot done there, providing the aura and stealing a grunt or a raider. I'm not so sure.
Got a grunt.
Got a
In the
grunt.
beginning.
And yeah, of course, soaking up so much damage with Spirit Link.
I still like the Purge Orb though. I like it so much, but I feel like oftentimes
Yeah, it has a
still
big
leads to
impact.
defeat.
It has a big impact, but if you delay your Kodo for that, I don't know. Thank you very much, Rampalicious, for the 3-month resub, and Lifu Moon bought a Back to W shirt and another merch item. I love Back to Warcraft. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, what's going to be our second map? I would like to see Twisted here. Lin is a player who will, even in the Orc Mirror there, sometimes go Farseer. I've never seen a Farseer mirror, actually, in Orc Mirror. Never, ever. That could be kind of
Maybe back in the day, but it must have been a Rotterdam game. That's for sure. Rotterdam always plays Farseer. But Mirror...
cool. Good old Roddy. Who will be at Iron Couch as well, right?
As far as I know, yes.
Yeah, I think they announced that. Really cool.
Yeah, having Roddy cast Warcraft is always a pleasure. Like having Roddy cast anything. He could cast you cleaning your room and it would be entertaining.
Oh, that will be a cast only next year, though.
The item drops from under the bed. Gotta be something.
Oh, dude. Treasures hidden there. Not the good kind, though.
Treasures, indeed. So Soen losing 3 maps in a row now. Not the best thing to your motivation.
Nope, it's not looking too good for him. Can still fight his way back, of course.
Next map is Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock? Is that a
Rock?
pool?
That comes as a surprise.
Yep. According to Wikipedia, it's not in the pool, but...
Oh well. For a bit of flavor.
I like this map. Why not? Maybe they wanted to go TM and they confused it with TR. They will let us know. We just follow. The Chinese lead, we follow. That's how it is in the Warcraft scene.
That's true.
Of course, I never lie to our audience. Rarely lied.
I was like, oh, is that true?
I don't lie too often.
After this game, by the way, we are... what's our third game again? Colorful versus Lin, right?
Yes. Oh, looking forward to that. Great matchup. I'm looking forward to how Lin adapted to the new timings of Orc.
Yeah. I hope he's not stuck in the Raider Walker still.
No, that would be disastrous. He was one of the first to use Shaman, but never really figured out how to make him work. With weird expansion timings, I think.
Yeah. Tried Wind Riders. Told us that he tried everything. But yeah, I think there's absolutely a good build for Orc nowadays. With the Shaman, with the level 3 Shadow, with the Grunts, with the upgrades. I think it's up to Night Elf nowadays, actually, to try to counter this. I've seen from Moon some attempts. Seems like we were on the wrong game, by the way. Or on the wrong map. Some attempts from Moon to move away from Huntresses, rather into Archers and Talons. An Alchemist.
Yeah, they're gonna rehost. I'm guessing that was the wrong map. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see TM now then. By the way, if you missed this weekend's cast, all of them are up on YouTube. Doesn't matter if it's W3IL or Shao Week Cup with an insane focus, or yesterday's European Open qualifier for WGL. You have to see Thorzane versus Wan game 1 at least. That was absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
So write that down, watch it later.
If you were playing Orc Mirror Neo, which map would you veto?
Good question. I think Concealed Hill, because I would certainly not be the one to get the middle.
Mm-hmm.
They host Turtle Rock again. And maybe Terran Stand, because I'm never lucky with Tones of Experience.
I would definitely veto Twisted. Like, if I'm spawning bottom right and he's spawning bottom top left, and he gets the Rock Golem and Tome of Experience, I would be tilted off the face of the earth. Just for that reason, I'd be like, nope, screw this.
Kinda would love to see this, actually.
Okay, so I know why we're rehosting here, but seems like Turtle Rock is the map, I guess. Has always been a good Orc map, right? Really good against Night Elf, really good against Human, and also pretty good against Undead.
Yeah, against Undead it was 50-50, I guess. Close position Human, of course, not the greatest, but... Let's see what the Chinese
Oh,
are
it could be
doing.
close positions, that's right. That's still a possibility. Somehow still not changed.
So the Chinese are in commercials right now. And Soin and Lin joined this game, so I guess Turtle Rock is in the pool.
I guess so. Surprise, surprise. Where did we have this mixed map pool as well? Where we did have Turtle Rock,
WCG?
but no AI, and we had Concealed out. Which tournament was Oh.
We had a weird map pool at WCG, of course.
Was that Yule Cup, maybe? No. Yule Cup had Concealed. But you know, it was this one tournament, right?
Yeah, this one tournament that was held twice. Come on.
Twice? What do you mean twice?
Yeah, we had like 2 tournaments of that thing. I got that in the calendar. Was it Shook Cup?
No, we didn't have TR in Shook Cup. Did we? No, I'm pretty sure we didn't. No way. No. Shook Cup has the WGR pool.
Yeah,
I'm
I
actually really
don't.
satisfied with our map pool currently.
Yeah.
I think we have a good one. Twisted Meadows is kind of the offender. That one's pretty imbalanced, but it's such a cool map. It's so unique.
Which one?
I hate playing it. It's so annoying, but observing it is really cool. Makes for very different games that usually only occur there.
Which one?
Twisted.
Twisted. Yes, yes, yes. It's oftentimes vetoed, so we don't see it too much. Game starts in 2 minutes. Yeah, a lot of commercials here. And since it's only Blizzard commercials, I guess they're paying for it. That explains the $44,500 we have in this. How long are you going to cast today? Best greetings from Frankfurt, a neighbor of Remo. Until the games are done, I guess. Tomorrow, Remo is basically doing a solo cast. I will be there at 8 a.m. with you to do the first cast, but I have to do office work afterwards. Same on Wednesday, but I'm gonna be there on Tuesday. Yeah, Thursday again.
Yep. I want to say something. I forgot now. You distracted me, Neo, with your handsome looks and your silver tongue. You hypnotized me. You're like Biggie Smalls. Sometimes your words just hypnotize me.
Wow, you do music references now.
Do you know that song?
Of course.
It's a pretty good song. Biggie Smalls, man, you had amazing flow. Oh, by the way, dude.
Oh, what? Yeah. What? Tell me.
You must have heard, of course, as you're such a big fan as I am. Chance the Rapper's new album is coming out in July. Finally, good music from me again, dude. I'm so excited.
I think I've never heard a song of that dude, but I'm very happy that you're happy.
It's I love that guy so much. He's a really good rapper, and he's like positivity incarnate, you know? One of those guys.
Sounds like it's exactly my type of thing.
And the music reflects it as well. Really, really cool.
Oh, nice. Do you have it marked in your calendar?
I do. And shortly before that comes Deadwood the movie. Amazing.
All right, amazing is that we have the second game. It's actually Turtle Rock, man. It's been some time since we've seen this map. Lynn is going in this map with a 1-0 lead with match points. Soin could have a 0-2 track record here after the first 2 games. Would be quite horrendous for him. They're spawning on the same lane in the bottom left of Turtle Rock. Let's go. Soin in the red, at the 5 o'clock position. Lynn in the north at the, 10 to 11 o'clock. And this time going for barracks. Understandable. There's a lot of medium armor creeps here.
It's 9:45 o'clock, actually.
Hair splitter. Yeah. Tell the audience something that I can nitpick on. You happy now?
Yep. Derailed the cast for the first time today. Yes. This is obviously a Blade Master map. Way too good to creep here. Ogre Magi's, Claws of Attack, Zoe Masks at the starting positions. Even the Ogre Lord with Ensnare pullout. Part of the Neo bingo is that both players are spawning on the same lane here, Neo. So the Observer Ward is going to be very important.
That is correct. And you can't creep that very early with the Blade Master, of course, usually. But if both players go for that, it's going to be a gamble, a big gamble. So I wonder if they do that early, if one of the players will take that risk, as they both go for Blade Masters, of course. I think
they're going to go for the green camp first, because the other one isn't safe, you know? Going for the Ogre Magi isn't really safe. It's a risk you're taking when you don't have to take it. You know?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Also, you can utilize the grunt for this,
A
whereas
player's
for
forces
the
are under
merchants.
attack.
Oh, Soen's actually doing it?
Looks like it, huh?
He's gonna get away with it as well, as it seems. Oh, no, never mind. He's not gonna take the risk.
Okay.
Just circle in dust and aim for the claws. Blade Master for Lin last game was very lucky with the double slippers here. It's only the gauntlets. Those will be sold. I think gauntlets is like the most underrated item in the game. If you put that on the second or third hero, that can oftentimes save your life. And it's just a little one item, you know? Only 50 gold.
Yeah, you don't get too much gold if you sell it, that's correct. Blade Master here steals the level 2 permanent item from Lin's side of the map, so that was a cool move. Investing 2 windwalks for that, and of course less experience. But Gloves of Haste is a nice damage boost, so why not?
A player's
Tech-wise,
forces are under attack.
Lin is slightly ahead. Into dust,
Oh,
I guess.
the
Oh, Lin is
windwalk
coming in.
timing.
Reveal at the perfect time, but he has to go through with this. Lin got it. Not the item, but the experience. And it was a ring only, so...
There's a grunt in position to block with an outstanding block. Perhaps he can even... no, never mind.
Lin is so far ahead in experience now. Already not the greatest early for Soen, the underdog here.
Tech should be the same speed, right? Yeah. Few seconds ahead is Lin, but that doesn't make much of a difference. Grunts now, or Grunt, going back towards Lin's side. If he has 3 grunts, he can solo creep the green camp. That will be his level 2. He's gonna join up with the Blade Master again at the green camp in the bottom right, as it seems. Both Blade Masters still decent mana left. 2 to 3 windwalks. And yeah, this is gonna be the level 2 now. And the second grunt, once again sent out for scouting. Lin knowing exactly where the Blade Master of his opponents is.
Another gauntlet, so trades should absolutely go in his favor now, especially with critical strike.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tier 2 almost there, but Soen going for the merchant now. He knows where his opponent is as well, that all grunts and the Blade Master are clumped up together. So he can go for that trade and gets the ward and the big item here.
Even went for the reveal. I had to make up inventory space.
Yeah.
Okay.
And boots for him.
I like that item.
Really? You never mentioned that before.
Maybe I'm gonna mention it a couple of more times today.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shadowhunter coming. Totem. Bestiary. On both sides. And yes, someone got the ward and now level 2. But still trailing behind in experience a little.
And Shadowhunter is a lot faster actually. Could use the time to start creeping, but the item carrier here at the ogre spot is already gone, of course. They kind of lost vision of each other, right? Don't really know where to go for now.
Yeah. There's a lot of grunts scouting basically everywhere for Lin, but it's a big map. Ships passing in the night here between the grunts. And the second Ogre Magi, the second ward here. And Soen sells the boots! Oh, that hurts me. Deep inside.
Reveal again. Let's not get this stolen. Ring of Protection, that's what you get for selling the boots. Bad karma. But yeah, a lot of vision. And good items, or at least a lot of gold for Soen. Blade Master hangs around, could steal this. Oh, no, doesn't have the duration on the Windwalk to hang around. Nice hacks. And damage is enough.
Taming the little rabbit.
A player's forces are under attack.
But once again, as fast a start for the Shadowhunter for Lin. He's gonna be level 2 here very quickly. Blade Master dropping low, hexes forcing more damage upon him, but no ensnares here from the raiders. Means the Blade Master isn't really in trouble.
Okay, when are the raiders coming? First one is in production. Did Lin go for Ensnare first? Oh, Soen has a walker in the base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just like Lin in the first game. He's gonna open up the way here soon. It doesn't seem like he's aware. Ah, never mind. I thought he was blocked. He wasn't. Never mind. Red camp creep now with the Shadowhunter beginning the Warlord. Oh, but the Blade Master with the perfect timing. Oh, if he gets his last hit, this is such a big deal. And he's gonna get it. It's almost level 3 for him. And the Boots of Quel'Thalas. Oh my god, what a steal.
Gigantic loss for Lin here. Big experience and the best Blade Master item possible. Damage, attack speed, and armor all at once.
Oh, is he going tier 3 again? This Blade Master with an Orb of Lightning, dude.
Ooh,
holy smokes.
And Kodo upgrade aura. Kodo aura upgrade. And of course the extra damage goes into the critical strike calculation, which is not the case for Claws, but for Boots.
Soin has a decent lead. It's not a big lead. He didn't kill any units, but he got the better camps, he got the better vision, he got the better items. And the better levels. Greater mana though now for the Shadowhunter for Lin, and that is also one hell of a game.
That could be a game deciding item here. Let's see if Soin finds the same. He's constantly revealing, and he got it as well. Nice RNG balance here. He's spending quite some money on the dust, but plays it a lot safer. And we saw it at Lin's rat spot there, what you get when you don't reveal. And again, a steal by Soin. Blade Master's not level 3, Shadowhunter's not level 3. Well, Shadowhunter for Soin is quite far behind, but...
And here comes the tier 3 for Soin. This time a lot later. Only at 50 supply when he has the army already.
And I like that
Slowly.
he techs right after building the Kodo. So it's not gonna be a one Kodo versus no Kodo fight for him. I think that's a way better timing for the tier 3 tech.
Overlord luring him out and then not using the ensnare. Oh, that was pretty poor execution.
Finding the Blade Master though with a lot of ensnares. Here's the first one. Gonna be revealed. Ooh, Lin is engaging though with the Blade Master just fall. Oh, uses the heal scroll. It's still a dead Blade Master. What can he do now? He has one fight without a Blade Master in Orc Mirror before.
It would be insane if he can do it again. He's gonna get the Kodo here to start with. That's pretty good. And he's got two Kodo Beasts of his own. But they're both ensnared. They can't get off the Devours. Or can they? No. Really good radar control here by Soin as well. And this Blade Master's inventory, we mentioned it before, is super very good. So the damage advantage will totally be on the Korean side. Well, both are Korean. Soin's side. And yeah, he's forcing Lin back. Heatwave after Heatwave coming in. Both greater manas are still available. He did have the Shadowhunter level advantage, but the damage is so much lower. Next heal throw has to be used as the second one. One Raider to be falling. So in that 50 supply still though, and he wants that Kodo Beast. It's gonna give him back a Raider as well. Both of the Kodos got to devour actually. And this one, however, cannot be saved. And with that, the next Ensnare coming in. With that Raider can even fight through the Spirit Link here as it seems. One heal wave is left. Doesn't have it ready though, and that's finally the level 3 as well for Soin. Looking for more kills, and snare, and surround, and this is looking like the equalizer.
Damn, Soin! That catch of the Blade Master won him the game, but he was playing... The spear of the Kodo gets the kill, and now Lin is playing without a hero, getting 2 more kills on the chase. Or 1. If only he had the Boots of Speed now. But I guess it's alright.
Yeah, that was a little sloppy by Lin. I think he walked into range of the ward there. Didn't realize that the ward was gonna reveal him where he was positioning next to the Overlord.
Wow, and now Soin is attack ahead. I think levels ahead as well. Close to level 4 on the blade.
Oh yeah, give me that level 4.
He has 1 level on the blade and I think a half a level on the Shadowhunter or something. Phew, Lin is in trouble.
Yeah, this game should be unwinnable usually, but this is Lin, guys. It's not over.
Yeah, it's not over until the fat lady sings. That's a nice expression. Love that.
A player's forces
Kodo
are
upgrade
under
coming
attack.
now. Do we have the orb? Yes, we do. Cloak of Flames.
Oh, that is so good. Oh my god. Oh, damn.
Didn't expect this reaction for a Cloak of Flames from you.
In the Org Mirror, it's always very static front lines, and the Blade Master usually can rely on being able to survive. This item is amazing. This is like the dream Blade Master. Should go for an invul though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master finally level 3. Looking for one of those awesome auras that can be found here. Loss plus 12. And a tome. That's a big damage boost, but doubt that will turn this game around for him.
At the end of the day though, we're back at 50 versus 50.
Ooh, Shadowhunter's close to 4 for Lin actually, due to all the solo experience. They're actually the same amount of experience. Blade Master, of course, a lot lower.
It's gonna be about execution, as it pretty much always is on the highest level of Warcraft. All about the execution in late game fights.
Lin has a heal scroll, starts this creep, level 4 for the SH, no potion on him. So Lin, what about his consumables? He has a mana potion and a heal scroll. Ooh, that's a big advantage.
Shadowhunter very far forward there for Soen for a moment, but won't try to pounce on him. Blade Master dropping low already. The Cloak of Flames burning in the front line. Repositioning with the Blade Master. Heal scroll used on both sides at the same time, I think. But actually, Soen still has one. First kill of this fight will go towards Soen. With these purges coming in, one Raider dead already. Aiming for the next one. The damage on this Blade Master is absolutely insane. Going for the Coda Beast now. Getting rid of the Spirit Link so quickly with these purges. And, dude, he doesn't have enough to put up against this Blade Master. This damage that Soen is providing is just chewing through this army. And it is the GG. And the 1-1.
Soen again taking a map off of Lin. On paper something that you really don't expect, but he was playing this nicely. Aggressive from the start, taking out the first creep spot, then careful afterwards, constantly scanning. Good Blade Master movement, getting both of the wards on TR. That is something we rarely see. And yeah, he had good stats against Lin before, and he continues with this. Pretty impressive, actually.
Once again, by the way, I will voice my objection here towards wards are like already sentry wards are insane. Watcher wards, that's just too strong. That's something you can't even destroy, something you can't even dispel. You can do nothing about once it's up. In an RTS game where everything is about information, Watcher wards are busted. Matt Morris.
Well, I mean, Turtle Rock is basically out of the pool, so no real need. But yeah, you're right. Watcher wards are quite strong.
I've seen some new maps from map designers trying to create some new ones, though, with Watcher wards still in there, which I was strongly advising against. I think that's just pretty much anything that doesn't have counterplay. I am a big enemy of.
Okay.
And that is the word on Sunday, as we say in German. But it's actually Monday. So, deciding map number 3. Where do we go next?
I don't know. They will tell us.
I think also if you're playing Orc Mirror, you really don't like Echo Isles or Northern Isles too much, right? Because once you lose map control, you lose the shop, and then you're always going to be at a disadvantage. And turns out both those maps are vetoed as we are heading into our last map, which is Amazonia.
Oh, yeah. Always an interesting map in Orc Mirror because the late progress for the SH. And not too many big items, I think. But the one mercenary camp could make it a little imbalance if there's one vamp aura and on the other spot there's something like devotion aura or so.
Soon though, devotion aura, we're gonna have to get used to that with it suddenly becoming good.
Yeah, it is already better. Not in this match. Oh, well, it always was okay in this matchup, I feel. It was still being sold most of the time. But it is better already, and now it's getting buffed. By 100%, basically.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good.
Oh. I wonder if it's too strong. I think, should the items really match the level 1 spell? Or aura. I don't know. Especially Vamp aura is absolutely too strong. As it is on the PTR right now.
I mean, it's 33% stronger than it is right now.
Yep. And it's already very, very, very good.
I think people are overreacting. In Orc Mirror, this item is insane. But other than that, I think it's... I mean, in Bear Mirror, yes, but we don't see that anymore.
Mountain Giant Mirror, give it to me, baby.
Don't see that anymore either.
All right, we have a rehost.
All right. Yeah, I mean, if you, let's say you attack with a grunt, whether you get, how much is that actually? It's 20 damage, 15% of that, I don't want to do the math, but whether it's like 7 HP or 6 HP, does that matter so much?
A little bit. I don't know. I feel it was too strong before. With
I feel
armor,
people, I don't know why, but I feel like lifesteal is overrated.
yeah, I think the same for like footmen and grunts, but especially on heroes. Like on a Blade Master, that thing is absolutely crazy. Demon Hunter as well. It's also good
for those heroes. It's really good. That's true.
And imagine having like a push with 9 treants, then it's, I don't know, how much is it? 50 HP per attack or something? Can be really, really strong. Thank you, Limp Gypsy, for the Prime sub.
So, why do we have to rehost, actually?
I don't know. Sure. Maybe they forgot to, I don't know, forgot something, or didn't put a password on, or didn't put NetEase TV on, or anything like that. A lot of possibilities here.
Yeah, I'm playing under a new account, by the way. Is this the one he's laddering with? Because ladder is fairly important for WGL qualification. Not for Lin specifically. He's already made it through. Right?
Yeah. Lin, Moon, Focus, Life, and Infi are qualified. 5 of 11 players that we have.
And yeah, that is his new ladder account. With which he has 95% win rate. That's pretty good. But not too many games, actually.
Okay. Yeah, the early stages on NetEase are always pretty easy as... like, there's so many players on the NetEase ladder that, of course, the bottom where you start is basically US West.
Shots fired.
I
was told recently that US West... No, US East is the best server in the world, Neo.
Oh! You didn't know that before?
They're very proud over there.
I mean, everyone knows that.
First place on NetEase ladder, by the way, is Life. Second place is Hitman.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Getting in some games for the WGL qualifiers next weekend. So not this one that's coming, but the one after.
Wait, did he make it?
He was invited.
He was invited? I thought it was only the South Americans.
Pretty sure it's not. American qualifier. We have invited Danger, Hitman, Hunter, and Walter. And from the open qualifier coming... Oh, actually, it's not entered yet. Who won yesterday? Cruncher, I think?
Cruncher, the Canadian ATF, whatever. HRTF or something like that.
I think it's Hatred.
Hatred? That sounds better, yeah.
And OC. So Cruncher, Pride, Hatred, and OC. America stepping it up, man. Last seasons it was always South America. Now North America. Game starts, ladies and gentlemen. Decision in the second game of Group A on day 1 here of H&W China versus Korea Masters. This is Soin's 6th game in a row. He was defeated by Infi 2-1. The same fate could happen here as we go for the decision onto Amazonia.
A bit of surprise, I guess, with Soin winning the last game. Most of us, including myself, would have expected a 2-0 here, but well played by Soin, continuing to go with his tier 3 style. If you want to go tier 3 though, usually you need a bit of time to breathe, where there's no action, where you have to have time for the investment to pay off, and then hit a power spike later on with the Kodo Aura, with the Orb of Lightning and all that. But that all takes time, which usually is favored on bigger maps. Here, we are on the smallest map, Amazonia. Can Soin still pull off this tier 3 style on a map so small?
Yeah, I think big maps kind of favor him as well, because the fights are later and then the snowball effect's not that big. It was pretty awesome for him, that snowball effect on Turtle Rock, but in general, the later you fight Lin, the better, I guess, to not give him any sort of advantage.
Yeah, I feel on AZ, like half of the York mirrors, if not more. On tier 2 with 3 grunts, we see the 2 Shadowhunters meeting in the middle, and they're hexing each other and speed scrolling each other, you know? And trying to kill the other guy. And then if you're missing a scroll of speed, that's a big downside, so you want to try to retain that if you can in the early game. We're going to be starting off with Blade Masters first here. Not a single Farseer in this full best of 3. I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, no TC Headhunters anyway. Well, not anyone can be as skilled as Lin Guagua and pull it out. Lin also not going for the no barracks again. It's like normal build on both sides, as we always see in Orc Mirror usually. So in already with the shop, Lin is skipping on it for now. Second burrow instead. So no shop.
Okay. In Orc Mirrors in the past, especially from Fly, we also saw quite a bit of Burrow harass. Level 1 run across the map with the circuit right away, cancel the second Burrow, and be a pest and a thorn in your opponent's side. And Len is going for the circuit immediately. Soin creeping the rogue, anticipating aggressive movement, I guess.
And he's not that wrong.
But wait, if you go for the rogue, the Renegade Wizard right away, you kill him before the opponent comes in, right?
I think so too. It's like the other way around, but
Yeah.
anyway, Lin is not going. It could have been dangerous, because yeah, if you go for the rogue later, of course he's dead later. So more time for Lin to move over. But he was busy with the trolls, got the circlet.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a good opening at all, though. Like, if there's just a Blade Master aggressively coming in, he's gonna steal the last hit and possibly the item.
A player's
Blade Master still shows up, eyeing up the burrows, but it seems like Lin deems them to be too late to cancel? Flirts with the idea, no. They will not be cancelled.
Would love to cancel some healing, but Soin is in Windwalk tech comparison. Of course, Lin a little ahead with that delayed shop. Which is a... Wait, actually, why is he faster?
A player's forces are under
It was
attack.
1 burrow shop versus 2 burrow, right? Yeah. Ah, yeah, because of course he goes for items, yeah. So since there was no shop for Lin, he didn't invest into items, that's why he had the resources a little earlier, and that's why his tech is earlier.
Level 2 now, though. That's quite the advantage. The item's not the greatest. No slippers of agility here, only the gloves for the level 2 blade. Grunts for Lin are just standing here.
Yep.
He's not creeping anything. Now they're moving out. Curious movement, to say the very least.
Yeah, they try to find each other. Of course, also trying to dodge each other. No creep check in the early. So in only getting the remainder of these trolls here, as Lin going for one of the biggest camps in the middle of the map. Takes it out rather early. It is risky to go for that, because this Taskmaster can bash you a lot of times. And he did it right there.
Will go unpunished though. That's going to be the level 2 for him. And the circlet But the bigger camp might be going towards Soen as he's going for the
Player's
Renegade
forces
Wizard.
are under attack.
Lures out the Enforcers, which are very hard to creep. The Wizard, however, is really easy. Lin is coming in to scout for this, but it's a little too late. There was a dust to reveal him as well. And Soen picks up the Robe of the Magi. But Lin might be able to get a grunt here.
Yep, gets the backstep up, but I think on the Blade Master, so with the Speed Scroll, he might be able to get him the Speed Scroll and Windwalk invested by Lin. Can he still get in front of him? Not really. Lin's Speed Scroll is lasting a little longer, so another Windwalk, and that's the grunt kill early.
A player's forces are
But
under
traded for a
attack.
big item. A really big item for the Shadow Hunter with that robe. Oh, Blade Master comes in perfectly in time. Almost! Ah, he actually does get the last hit. With a second swing. A little more experience for Soen. No, level 3 early on this blade would be amazing. On AZ, usually so hard to get because it's so hotly contested. But he's very close now already.
Yeah, but do you need level 2 Windwalk? By the way, Lin went to the shop and bought nothing there. Interesting. Do you really need level 2 Windwalk on AZ? As there will be fights very early on tier 2. So shouldn't you go for crit anyway?
A player's
I think for
forces
stalking the
are
Shadow
under
Hunter,
attack.
Windwalk is still really good. And the Shadow Hunter will want to go for the Mercamp, will want to go for the natural creep. Because he's reliant on those levels. Speaking of which, Lin is finding once again the better start with the Shadow Hunter. This happens every time so far in this series.
It's not by much, but this one creep here is gone already, the rogue, so not that he did creep up, so guaranteed level 2, nice hex to prevent the Blade Master from stealing anything. Lin is not finding him.
Yeah. Because it's such a weird camp, like,
Yeah.
2 item carrying creeps are gone already. It's not very likely that the Shadow Hunter is there to creep, but that's where he was. Didn't even get level 2 from this, but still some experience, of course. So level 2, Shadow Hunter advantage. With this, Lin moving confidently out into the middle of the map. May want to go for the
A
next
player's
Taskmaster.
forces are under attack.
But Soen almost level 2. This is gonna be a big last hit here on the Nightcrawler. Blade Master gets it just barely. That was so close, and that was a massive last hit.
Denies level 2 even further. Oh boy. That's a good start for Lin into the early mid game. How far? Okay, that's gonna be... There are Raiders already, right? Yep. Early Kodo for Lin, I feel. Raiders for Soen ready as well. No Kodo in production, going heavier on
A
Raiders
player's
early.
forces are under attack.
Field Scroll goes to Soen.
And the dust. Nothing at all in the way of consumables for Lin if you discount the slow speed.
Then got the last hint there as well. Soen a little unlucky with the damage roll maybe.
Big last hit. Finally level 2. There we go.
Kobold
A
is
little
still
more
up.
mana.
He shouldn't fight there right now. But he does with ensnare. Alright, does he get it? Yes, he does. Item. What was the item? I didn't see it.
Ring
Okay.
of protection.
Ah, there's-
Of the Blade Master.
And immediately taking out one of those raiders. What a perfect block with his Blade Master. Right when he wanted to use the speed scroll to get the raider out.
And was it 1 or 2 kills? Was just the Raider, right?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. So he gets the Raider. That's only 1 unit at the end of the day. Does Soen still have the Scroll of Healing? He does. That should be more than a Raider usually. Worth
Soen-
more than a Raider.
Soen has no Kodo. He lost that raider. Is down 5 supply and Lin is continuing to push. On an unusual level 2 SH timing. But it's AZ, so level 3 is hard here.
And another kill will quickly be going Lin's way. With all the magic damage from the walkers, that grunt was pretty easy kill to find right there. Scroll of Healing has to come in, but even after that, Soen doesn't seem to be in the best fighting shape. Lin is taking control of this game. He did get a Devourer off as well. Both Kodo beasts did actually, and this Kodo for Soen is in a full surround. Won't be getting out of this one, and the Kodo drops. And Black comes back.
SH could be in trouble. Ensnare's only going for the walkers, but that's the second last walker he has. Almost no dispel at all. Spirit Link is limited as well. And I think it's time to go for hero kills. The Shadow Hunter is in trouble. Lin is retreating, forcing the heal wave here. But his shop is up almost. He bought so much time in that fight. And it's just pure dominance at this point.
Yeah, it's 49 supply against 30. Dropping down further even with this radial loss. At least Soen will be able to find the return kill here. Unloads as well for experience for the level 3. That was a cute little play, but now there's a shop in the back. Lin has a sustain now. The heal salves, the clarities, the healing. No level 3 Shadow just yet, but he's so close.
And he's so far ahead of Soen's Shadow Hunter with barely level 2.25. And he gets another heal scroll from the shop, and that will heal everything back up to green. Lin has all the cards in his hands, he just has to play them right.
Mana pot for the Shadow as well. Quite a bit of gold here on Lin's side as he's still sitting at 50 supply. Soen struggling at his 34 only. If he loses this game, he is not 100% out of this tournament, but very, very likely.
He would be 0-2 then. Being defeated by Infi and Lin is no shame, of course. Claiming 2 maps is pretty good, actually. But he needs to rely on a lot of critical strikes here, I guess. Has a mana potion on the Shadow Hunter as well, but he will be out healed very, very soon. The shop is gone, so no clarities for him anymore. And Lin's Blade Masters is going on a rampage. Can he go for that Kodo? There's not much surface area to attack, but with that repositioning of the Blade Master, I think there is. Against that grunt back, level 3 for him. Finally, that was the first kill in this fight, but the Shadow Hunter is super low as well. 145 critical strike, and bye-bye. Soen down. And yeah, without a loss after day 1. 1 victory for Infi, 1 victory for Lin, and 2 losses for Soen, but 2 map wins, so no clean sheet here for none of the players. Soen claiming 2 maps against 2 of the best players in the world isn't too bad, but here on map 3, there was no chance for him.
Yeah, Lin with, I don't know, what was that in the second game? A lack of concentration at one point, but overall the stronger player, still one of the strongest, if not the strongest Orc Mirror player in the world. Yeah, takes that victory deservedly. So we have one more game for you guys today. That's going to be our last one, which is going to be Colorful versus Lin, which, if we're informed correctly, is going to be taking place after a bit of a break here.
Yeah, we will confirm this with the admins. Next game in 3 hours. Yeah, that would be in 3 hours, which of course is not ideal. I would certainly shut down the stream for that, and then come back for this. But yeah, those were the first 2 games. Soen, or Infi 2, Soen 1, Lin 2, Soen 1. Good start for the favorites. Soen has to hope for some slips later in the group stage. We go into a little break, and then we'll inform you what's up and when the next game is happening. Lin versus Colorful coming up.